Okay, so I'm at Providence Memorial Park and Mausoleum. This is just outside of New Orleans. This is the first time I'm here in, I think, about 13 years. I was here last in 2009, I think. So this is where actually Mahalia Jackson is buried. So here's my car right here. So this is the road in this, it's kind of more of a smaller cemetery. So this is the road in the cemetery. Here's where I am parked. And over there is the grave of Mahalia Jackson. If you didn't know what you were looking for, it would be very, very difficult to find because it's not as easy. It's easy from the road of the highway or whatever, but you can see it from there, but it's not as easy from the cemetery itself. So we're walking up now to Mahalia Jackson's grave. She's buried more towards herself. There's a mausoleum right here that she's kind of next to, but she's more by herself over here. Of course, she was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, and migrated to Chicago. And that's where she got her start, fame. Of course, she was the great, she was at the civil rights movement, very instrumental musically in the civil rights movement. She was really good friends with Dr. Martin Luther King. So here we are at the grave of Mahalia Jackson. You know, this is my second attempt to do a video. The first attempt was yesterday. I was at Boca Chica, Texas, and I did the video, and it turns out the camera was facing me the whole time, which I'm like, So, yeah, I can't post that video. So, unfortunately, because that was so cool yesterday. But I drove all night. Well, not all night. It was about a 10-hour drive from South Padre Island to Louisiana. I stayed in Louisiana. I got in New Orleans about 2:30 in the morning. I stayed at a hotel, and now it's about 12:47 p.m. October 24th, 2022. Yeah, okay. I don't know the year sometimes. So here is Mahalia Jackson's grave. Amazing. Obviously, the technology is better since I was here last in 2009. So now I have a DSLR camera. So I've been taking a lot of photos with my DSLR as well, but I'm using my phone actually to do this video. So we can just walk up more to the grave. She's buried above ground, as you can see, or you'll be able to see more soon. There's flowers. Forgive me for that. If I'm out of focus or I'm not like the picture. I have cataracts and I'm sensitive to glare, and obviously these phones suck with glare, and so sometimes I cannot see the phone. That's why I'm bad with selfies, and that's why it's hard to take videos when it's not at night, because I can barely see the screen. So we're walking up. There's flowers here, as you can tell. Flowers, which is so cool. Obviously, my father died to Mahalia Jackson's song, "Take My Hand, Precious Lord." That was Jeremy's idea, actually. That night, when he was taken off a vent because he had Guillain-Barré syndrome, he died complications from Guillain-Barré syndrome. But when we were going to take him off the vent, Jeremy brought a technology back then. He brought a portable stereo system, boombox, whatever, and he bought a CD of Mahalia Jackson's greatest hits. And my father was taken off the vent on a Sunday and died on a Thursday. So he was at a nursing home the whole time. This was back in 2006. And we would play. He got the idea, unbeknownst to me, to be honest. He got the idea to play Mahalia Jackson 24/7 in the room. We were actually sleeping in the room. There was a number of us sleeping in the room. Just we didn't know when he would die because he was taken off event. So we had 24-hour watch, and he would play Mahalia Jackson because my father would quote her songs. Years later, I didn't know it was her songs until years later. So he would quote her songs, and then Jeremy remembers that he had a little record of her. So that's the story of Mahalia Jackson and my 16-year experience now with the world's greatest gospel singer. Really good music, actually. All of her songs are really good. So I think that is that the treble clef. I think, don't quote me if I get it wrong, but I think that is on the gate. Really cool looking. I think, no, I'm gotta be this way. Yeah, treble clef. So we can go up to the grave. So it's, what is this, white, grayish marble? Well, gray more marble. So I open the gate, you can see, if I'm pointed this right, you can see Mahalia Jackson, October 26, 1912 to January 27th, 1972. The world's greatest gospel singer. Now, my father died on October 26, 2006, so I did not know he died on her birthday until I came here in 2009, and I was absolutely floored that he died on her birthday. I had no clue. Actually, her song, Take My Hand, Precious Lord, is playing, if you go to the Lorraine Motel Civil Rights Museum, it's playing on a loop when you see Dr. King's room that he was staying at the Lorraine Motel when he got assassinated. His actual last words was to play that particular song that night. That was basically his last words, and before he was assassinated. So here's Mahalia Jackson. Really cool. You can actually, I didn't notice this the last time. Actually, there's a plane flying over, which is so interesting. It's actually flying over a grave right now. Really cool. Juxtaposition from that to this. But you can actually see, well, I didn't notice this before. They caulked, so how they put her in here. Because I was always wondering, did they just move the marble top? How did that happen? So it's caulked right there. So I'm assuming that's how they put her in 1972. Amazing. I wasn't even born, by the way, by January 27th, 1972, when she died. So I knew of her that was about 9 years before. Just over 9 years before I was born. So, and they have the cross on top. I don't know why those holes are there, but I'm assuming it's got to be significant because I think probably everything was done for a purpose here. So, yeah. So, go actually up even further and see. Forgive me, I can't see my screen, so I'm just pointing the camera and hoping that the darn thing is okay. So we can go around the back of her grave. I'll close the gate in a minute. Here's around the back of her grave. So Very cool. Amazing, actually. Of course, I listen to her songs to this day, and yeah. So, here's the back. You would think 16 years later, after, a parent died, you would be like, I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. But no, it's not. Like it was yesterday to me. I guess some things are just fixed in your head. But actually, so Wednesday I'll be at the Grand Ole Opry. Never been there before, in Memphis. Memphis is about a 6-hour drive from here, so I'll be there. I'm actually seeing Elvis Graceland again tomorrow. That was my mother's favorite singer, so I'm seeing him tomorrow. There's actually a photo of Elvis and Mahalia together in a photo, which is cool. So, oh, here's another plane. Woo. That'd be cool if I could get a shot of the plane and the grave. Oh, well, I would need my wide lens, and I don't know. I'll see if I want to do that. I do have a 6-hour drive, about a 6-hour drive to Memphis today. Very long drives, but very, very, very worth it. So, there's Mahalia Jackson, or mortal remains, I should say, of Mahalia Jackson. I'll close the gate. And I'll try to turn the camera to see. I don't know how this is going to work, but because I can't see crap. So I'll try to turn the camera before I end this video. Alrighty, so not good at selfies, obviously, because you can't see anything. So that was Mahalia. That is, is Mahalia Jackson's grave here. Just outside of New Orleans. Take care. Oh, you know what? I was gonna play a song of hers, but maybe a little too over dramatic, I guess. But I play too many songs of hers. I post too many songs of hers probably on Facebook, so I should not. So I'll just back up. But it is hard to spot from the road, see? That's the actual cemetery. And this is the mausoleum. That's actually the mausoleum I posted a photo of. A couple with her dog. It was so amazing. She was really nice and awesome. But that's the actual grave. So you gotta come out this way to see Mahalia Jackson's grave. Take care.